Hey, Pop Culture Pals, it's Cynthia, and I am back with a very special item that I found at that same estate sale. Yes, this is the same estate sale where I got all those vinyl figures, and I got so many. I think I told you I got so many other items. This, I tell you, this is going to sound really stupid unless you are a reseller that goes to estate sales. This sale was so great. I ended up going all 3 days. I went back every day, and every day I found more things than I hadn't seen the day before. And when I did this, it was like, if you're a fan and you go to like conventions and you get all excited about something, and then it's over, and it's like, oh, now I have to go back to work and groceries and things. And even if you don't mind your job or yourself, it's just like, oh, I have to go back to real life. And seriously, this is how I felt about this estate sale. I was so pulled in by this, not just the stuff, but the story behind it. Because if you haven't seen my other video, I think I did mention it was the home of a screenwriter, TV writer who, if you do know me, I'm a huge TV fan. I have always dreamed of being a writer for a television series. She wrote a show that I really enjoyed, and sadly left us way too soon. And so I kind of, in a way, feel like I have to take all of these things, and take care of them, because she can't take care of them anymore. So this is one of the amazing things that I found there. Now, I have to say, the reason it was probably still sitting there was because it was sitting like this behind a bunch of toys in the garage. Now, I'm sure eventually somebody would have turned it around, but they didn't before I got there. And when I turned it around, this is what I found. Harrison Ford, Blade Runner. It is a plastic case. So when I saw it, it had a $12 sticker on it. $12. Keep that in mind, that they wanted $12 for this. I didn't even pay $12 for it, but that's what they wanted. And you know what? Let me get some of this junk out of the background here so you can see better. So this is, I'm just going to show it to you. And I'll tell you, I have not even looked, except for a quick glance. I have not really looked in this box. So let's look together. So it's got these fun little latches on the side that press, and this pops. And what do we got? So when we open up, we've got, sorry, the glare here. I'll show you things better later. But even look at this overlay. See the information on it? Really crazy. And there's a letter from Ridley Scott, which is really hard to read, but we'll see if we can get a better look at that. So let me put this underneath. Maybe you can see it better. Here you go. If I put this under, you can get a better look. So it's got this artwork, and then letter from Ridley Scott. Blade Runner: The Final Cut is the product of a process that began in early 2000, continued on and off through 7 years of intense research, meticulous restoration, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. This kit came out, by the way, in 2007. So let's see what's in here. All right. So obviously, one of the things that's in here is the DVD itself. Now, I have to say, too, when I realized what this was, I kind of assumed, oh, half of it's going to be missing. But turns out half of it isn't missing. Everything is in this box. And it sells on Amazon right now. I don't think you can get it new anymore. So used is the only way you can get it. I mean, new if somebody's reselling it. It's not available anymore. So it's a $300-some item. So I probably shouldn't have told you yet. But yes, I paid, like I said, less than probably in the end $10 for it. So it's a Blu-ray edition. Oh, sorry. Things jumping out. It's a 5-disc Blu-ray edition. I can tell you, because I looked it up. It's got the all-new Final Cut version of the film, commentary by Ridley Scott, commentary by the producer and co-writer and screenwriters, commentary by visual futurist Sid Mead, and production designer and the art director. It has a documentary called Dangerous Days, Making Blade Runner. Disc 3 has the theatrical version, the international version, the director's cut. Disc 4 has featurette The Electric Dreamer, Remembering Philip K. Dick, featurette Sacrificial Sheep, the novel versus the film, Philip K. Dick, The Blade Runner Interviews, which is an audio, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep cover gallery images, Art of Blade Runner, featurette Sign of the Times, graphic design, fashion forward wardrobe and style, screen tests Rachel and Pris, featurette The Light That Burns, Remembering Jordan, Cronweth. Unit Photography Gallery, deleted scenes, promotional trailers, trailers and TV spots, promoting dystopia, rendering the poster art featurette, marketing and merchandise gallery. Yeah, it goes on. Decker Rep, the true nature of Rick Deckard. Nexus Generation Fans and Filmmakers. And then Disc 5 has a work print version, which I can't even imagine. If you were a Blade Runner fan, there's like 4 different versions of the film on here. Commentary by Paul Salmon, author of The Making of Blade Runner. All our variant features from work print to final cut. And then we have the things that come in the package. So let's get back to that. Hang on a minute. I left my camera. Let me go back where I'm at. So in here you get the Blade Runner car. It's a replica spinner car. And it's cool. It's not, I guess it is metal. It's partially metal and plastic. Very nice piece. So we have that. And everything, I love how everything fits in the box just perfectly. This is really cool. It's just plastic, but it's still really cool. The unicorn, origami unicorn. Now, I'll be honest with you, I have not seen the original movie, so I don't know the significance of this, but I imagine it's very significant, or they wouldn't have given us that. And he's got his own little unicorn cutout. Then on the other side, there's a little snap here. And this, it's been in here for a lot of years. Plastic things tend to stick. We're going to take it out of its little case. So this is one of the, it was open on the other side. Okay, hang on. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It's a lenticular. See when you change it? Is that showing up for you? Lenticular motion film clip. Okay, that's cool. So normally I've seen these where you get a film clip encased in like lucite like this, but this one is actually a lenticular that changes as you, look, and see the title too? Look at the words Blade Runner at the top. See how it goes from that? Boom, 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 bigger. That is so cool. So we've got that. Let's slide that back in its little home here. Okay, and then that has its own case. Whoever designed the packaging on this was brilliant because everything has a home, so nothing slides around, everything stays safe. Okay, and then in the back is like a dossier. And let's see what we've got in here. So Blade Runner. Oh wow, everything's so shiny. So this is a portfolio of concept art. Wow, look at this. So concept art from Blade Runner. Let me see if I can get it to without all the glare. That one. And then on the back it explains what that is. Here we have the city. That's the one thing I do know about Blade Runner. The art is amazing. The look of it is so incredible. And I think the new one probably even tops it because with the technology we have now. That's the other thing you have to remember is when they made this, really people weren't used to seeing this kind of level of art design on a movie. It's fabulous. Look at that. Look at that. Here's the car. It's such an intricate world. Like the world they made is nuts. So these are like storyboards from the show, and then more storyboards. And these are on like cardstock. That's nice. But this one, I think anybody, even people who haven't seen Blade Runner, know that image of this scene of just moving through an area, a city just full of lights and signs and so much going on and brilliant neon colors, all of that happening. Really amazing. I know I probably said really a dozen times. So that goes back there. And I think that's everything. Let me take a look here. It says signed personal letter from Ridley Scott. Well, that's printed on the plastic, so kind of not really. Collector's photographs. 5 disc, yep, did that. I love that they call those collector photographs, the spinning car and the unicorn figure. So that's it. That's everything. Let's pop this back in there. And we can shut that up and take a look back at the front. So there we go. This was my find. So this was the Blade Runner Special Edition Limited. No, actually they called it, let's get it right. They called it the Ultimate Collector's Edition, Limited Collector's Edition on Blu-ray. Like I said, if you can find it now, there are a couple of them right now for sale for $343 on Amazon, and I know there's a couple on YouTube. I think for on eBay for a little bit less than that, depending on the condition and if they're open. This one is in amazing condition. The downside is my husband already saw it, or I could have given it to him for Christmas. I wonder if he'll just forget, and I could just hide it and say, "Oh, what are you talking about, dear?" and then package it and give it to him. Because what a fabulous gift for any classic sci-fi fan, Harrison Ford fan. I would love to hear what you have seen about Blade Runner. Have you seen the new one? Have you seen the old one? Do you like the old one better than the new one? Tell me about it. Should I go see the new one? I hear it's like 3 hours long. I don't think I can sit for a 3-hour movie. Should I invest the time and watch all of the old one? Give me your Blade Runner thoughts. I would love to hear them. And as always, you can visit us over at Boris Basement on eBay if you're interested in pop culture items. We have lots of goodies for sale, and this might show up or not. Go over there and find out. See you later.